Hello and welcome to my channel. Oh, I said hello. Hi and welcome to my channel. I have the weirdest location to film. I've actually filmed one video in a sauna before, like years and years ago. It was called sauna makeup challenge or something like that. Anyway, where should I put you? I don't know. I'm in a sauna because I'm in Lapland, and the drive here I started having this dizziness, and I feel like it's because my neck and back are like not doing well. So I am here. The sauna is on and it's a little bit warm, so I'm getting my back and neck warmed up. Hopefully you can hear me. I decided to film a video. The guys are playing frisbee golf right now and I'm alone at the cabin, so I decided I wanted to film a little video because we went to the place where I grew up and it made me like think a lot of my childhood. Like Lapland and the place where I'm from, it's so beautiful. It's a great place to grow up in, but there is the dark side also. And for me, I actually didn't grow up in the middle of the village or anything. I grew up in the middle of the forest, and I didn't really have friends close to me or like anyone close to me. Not like I was basically alone in the middle of the forest, and the guys just started talking about when we left the place where I grew up in. I just showed them some places, and the guys just started talking like it's a weird choice for adults to bring their only child here. Like there's nothing, like you are so alone, and then when you have parents that also are not around, that are not your parents, you know, like in a meaning of the word, I don't know how to say that in English. So it's a weird choice for them to bring their child there, and like you were like this told me that you were so alone. Like what the hell did you do? And that's the thing. Like I try to tell people so many times, like for example my therapist or whoever, I try to tell them that I was like, I used to be so alone. And I guess that's the reason why when I tell people sometimes that I feel so alone, even though I have people around me, I guess that's the reason, because that's how I grew up. I had my parents and maybe some of their drinking pals around me, but like for the most part I was alone. So I guess that's like continue to my adulthood, that I just feel like the feeling of being alone, even though you have people around you, but like for people to understand completely where I'm from and the trauma and everything that happened, it's not possible. And I guess there might be some people like around here, for example, and other parts of like places where you are completely, like you are the only child and you are in the middle of nowhere. Like they might have the same experiences or maybe not, but I also didn't have a good childhood in any other sense either. So it's crazy. It's so crazy. Like I don't think people can like really relate to me until they actually see where I grew up. And it's so sad. I went to there's the house where I grew up in, and we sold the house, but there's like this old caravan in front of it, so there were some of my school books there, and I went through them, and I was like, I'm still like this completely same person that I used to be. Okay, I was a little bit teenage angst, but also like I'm so much that same person, and people actually change when they grow up. They're not the same person when they were like a kid or a teenager, and I still am. I have the same feelings inside of me. Like I wrote to one of the books, I don't have friends, but I like it that way. And I guess in a way I relate to that, because it's so hard for me to have friends. It's like completely almost impossible, because people usually don't get me, and then they get bored, because sometimes I'm available and sometimes I'm mentally not. So I might even not answer messages or anything. So I don't know. I'm smelling my clothes. Sorry. Because I'm afraid that we have a little bit of mold thing in our apartment. In our apartment back in Espoo. That's a great thing also going on. So maybe I should do another video about that. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, I kind of wanted to talk about this thing, and I don't know if anyone else like ever sees this video. Like, I don't know why I just keep on doing these videos. You know, in my mind it makes sense that maybe someone in some weird way someday might see these videos and relate to their loneliness in some other way. Like maybe they had the same type of situation or whatever. Also, my lips look like I've had them like done, but it's actually the liner that I used, that I bought, that's like the lip stain. It's so good, and it's good even though I have allergies. Sorry, my mind. But anyways, what has happened since I last did a video about like all of my pain and everything that has been going on, I just had a talk with my therapist, and I guess my treatment is not working enough, and she's starting to be like, I kind of lost what to do with me, because I go a little bit better and then crash back down, a little bit better, down, better, down, better, and it's making no sense. So they're like, she said that I should go to the ADHD tests if it's possible, but I don't think that they're gonna do the tests for me, because I'm an adult and the fucking system is broken, and I don't have money to go to the private doctor to do that. So I don't think they're gonna do that. And the other option, she said, would be like electrotherapy. I don't know how it works. They put impulses in your brain. I don't know, because my brain is stuck, I guess. And I've started doing this new thing. It's actually not a new thing. I've read about it before and I've done some of it before, but I actually started doing it again just to help me cope with the drive here and some of the stress that I'm going through right now. And it's kind of like one of those things that most people would be like, ooh, that's kind of but I guess it's kind of helping me in a way, although I don't know if I believe it completely. But it also kind of helps with, like, it's the same thing what my therapist said, that my brain is stuck in this loop and this treatment or therapy or whatever you call it, it kind of like is meant, or like kind of explains the same situation when your brain is stuck in things. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm kind of in the situation right now is that I'm willing to try any or everything, like, because my mental health and my physical health is so bad right now. So even if it's like completely hoo-ha, what is this word? Is that an English word? Because we would say that in Finnish, but complete like nonsense, even though it's not working or it's not scientific. But if I can get any help from it, I'm willing to try it, because I don't think it's gonna hurt me anymore. I'm hurting myself enough anyway, so I'm trying that, and maybe someday if I can, I'll talk to you about it. But my physical health is not very good. I am having really bad asthma. I don't know why. It was good for almost a year, and I'm starting to think it's the house we moved to, which is a stress. It's making me so stressed anyway. I have, my eyes are really bad right now. I have the eye, I don't think it's an illness, but problem. I don't remember if I talked to you about that before. That's really bad. I have really bad headaches, migraines. I don't know if my sinuses are like hurting because of the eye thing, because it's kind of, I feel like it's going from here to here. Also, my muscles in my face are really stuck. My neck is so stuck. I'm having so much vulvodynia pain, but mostly like the nerve pain, if you can call it that in English. So I've been better, but I've been worse. But I guess I'm starting to be in the place where I'm going closer to the spot where I was a year ago when I was not doing it. But at least my eating disorder is better. Oh yeah, and then I have the possibly stomach ulcers or something else, which I don't know what they are. And my OCD brain is telling me, of course, I have cancer. Maybe that's a problem with me also, because yeah. And yeah, I'm also turning I'm turning 40 next week, actually. Yeah, next week. So that's crazy. I haven't talked about it with anyone except YouTube now. Yeah, life is weird right now, but I'm proud of myself. Last night I was having such a bad vertigo. Is it vertigo? That I thought that I wouldn't be able to come here, but we made it, and I feel good that I'm here, and I did it, even though I'm not feeling the best. Maybe I could show you some of that. Oh. By the way, my hair is crazy because I'm doing like overnight curls for tomorrow. I don't know if you can see anything. I don't think you can see anything from the window. That's a shame. Could I do like this? No. You can just see the other. Well, anyways, I think that's it. I'm gonna start watching some SIP podcast Patreon. Shout out. And also Shane Dawson podcast Patreon. A shout out to that too. So anyways, thank you. If you watched this, thank you for watching. If you didn't, I guess you didn't. And thank you for listening to my vlog diary, I guess. Bye!